The staff is incredibly able at making you feel welcome. I walk in here and they know my name. You feel like, this is part of your family. I feel like a family with the people who serve here, who create the meals, who have the vision. So, yeah, I feel like this is a place where I will bring people to have conversations with.
There's a community table right here that people can come in during lunch and they'll sit at the table, and the idea is that you're just a customer, you're just coming for lunch, but that doesn't mean you can't make a friend.
What makes here really special is what we do specifically to connect with those in need. So we do a lot of produce rescuing and sending a lot of food to the pantry.
I remember one story stood out to me really significantly. What happened was this woman had come in and she had a few children and she had her arm in a sling. She had injured her arm, so she wasn't able to go to work. And because of that, she had to come in and get food for her children until she was able to get back into work. And I remember being so impacted by that because it wasn't like she was taking advantage of the system in any way. She was just an honest person who needed to be able to feed her children. And the food pantry was able to come in that moment of need and provide for her when she needed us to, without asking her to prove herself or to minimize her dignity in any way, because she's just a person.
We have excellent volunteers that drive for us every day. They drive to certain grocery stores in certain locations and they rescue food so they can feed the community, which, honestly, I think that's the long-term thing about feeling good about what you do at the end of the day, is making sure that there isn't waste with food, because it has become such a huge issue. There's so many farms and there are so many farmers, but I know that more than 50% of the food that's grown in this valley leaves this valley.
I think that this wouldn't have been possible if there wasn't a network of people who truly want each other to succeed and believe in the full cycle of food from seed to table. And I think that we have a really perfect balance here because we are a business, but people also need food. And food is a human right, and we have the ability to sell our produce to organizations that in turn give their food away for free.
We don't want anyone to come through the door and not know what we're doing. So we're always going to have a smile on our faces. We're always going to make sure that we provide the best service that we can, because we want people to know that they are important. And that's why we're here, because people are important and we're providing meals for those people who otherwise may not have them.